Here we can see the process view in TIA portal. And if I click on the LT500 ultrasonic, it will bring up the home screen. You can see that each point on the device, point 1 and 2, both have a 4 to 20 milliamp generic sensor connected to them, so not an ultrasonic transducer. We can see what the PV reading, so this one is set in distance, this one is level. We can see all the different relays and whether they are active or not, and we can actually name each of these relays. So we can put a descriptor here, pump 1, LOE alarm, external totalizer, whatever. We can see the digital inputs if they're active or not, what type of device we have and its status, and we can also see the point 1 and point 2 readings on a bar graph, which is all scalable. If I jump over to the relay view, each relay is shown here with its on and off set point, whether it's connected to point 1 or point 2, and what it's assigned to. So whether it's pump 1, pump 2, level, control source, whatever. So we can see here 5 relays have been enabled and 1 is not. So again, just a really nice overview of all the different relays and where we expect them to turn on and off, which we can see the corresponding view on the home screen of whether or not that relay is on and how it is working, alternate duty assist, whatever, the different pump routines. Next is the messages view. So, I mean, in here we can just see if there is any issues with the device with connectivity and when we've seen any messages with the control system specifically. These are not diagnostics. These are messages with regards to the TIA portal system. So next we have the trend view, very similar to somatic PDM. When active, you can review a trend of your data. This is outside of what the device itself is logging. This is purely when you're observing the device through the TIA portal. Next is the configuration view. So in this case, if we did have a transducer selected, we would see different diagnostics and information around echo processing, signal strength, and confidence. But because we're just using generic milliamp, we don't see anything here. You can see if we wanted to read new values, what the compatibility with our firmware is, and then we can also set a bypass value on our main PV. If we wanted to test something through the system, we could enter a value and then turn it on, and that would allow us to kind of simulate what we would expect to see as far as our system configuration. So next is our totalizer view. We can see all the different independent totalizers that we have set up here. In this particular case, everything is assigned to point 1, but could be to point 2. When the last read was, as far as the TIA portal is concerned, and we can read that data directly if it's set up, or we can reset that totalizer. And if we need to, we can enter the pin to reset all, or if security is set there. Next, under alarms and diagnostics, you can see the little red lightning bolt there. This is all of the alarms and diagnostics in the LT500 grouped rather nicely by measurement point, also auxiliary temperature, miscellaneous, the totalizer. So we can see here the totalizers menu is red. That's because we have alarms on our totalizers. These are just due to default settings, but to give you an example of how you would see this, and again, all of these diagnostics listed nicely with their number, and you can see this little red A on the process view as well. That tells us that we have something currently on, and again, that'll flash in between the views here, and you can quickly see where those alarms and diagnostics are actually active. So this is another view of the LT500 through TIA portal with a unified comfort panel. So again, we can see the different types of the device, ultrasonic or radar. And when we open those up, it gives us a very nice overview of the device, similar to what we had in the actual PC view. So the overview, the relay assignment, the messages, the trends, the configuration, the totalizers, alarms and diagnostics, all of that stuff. But you can see again all of your relays here, your current trend view, you know, what the device status is, what your PVs are, your current reading, all of your different relay settings, just like in the main screen, but all through a touch panel. So again, this becomes a very powerful external link to the LT500, which could be accessed through a touch panel remotely to be able to see the status of the device. And again, everything that you can do directly on the control station, you could do through the touch panel as well if you had that set up. So trend view, read your alarms and diagnostics, just like the other one, it flashes red if there's a problem there. And again, very easy to monitor your device and check on all of your different settings and status through the TIA portal integration.